Hey, big steppers. What they paid this practitioner to do to you is giving them major backlash that they are unable to deal with. So we're going to cleanse these cards. And we're going to get into the message. Top of the deck, this is someone who was plotting on your success. So somebody was plotting on you. Plotting on your downfall. Somebody wanted you to fail. Pillow talking about you. So this was someone who was plotting on you. Pillow talking about you. Somebody's been talking shit, is what I heard. Somebody's been talking shit about you. Let's get some more on this. A person you was in love with wants to show up in a different light now because they lost. So somebody you used to be in love with wants to show up differently because they feel like that they are failing, is what I'm hearing. And this person could have been someone who was talking about you to others. So somebody was talking shit. Somebody wants to show up differently because they're trying to soothe their own guilt. So they feel guilty about something. Somebody has a guilty conscience. I remember in my last reading, Spirit was talking about somebody being forced to eat their own words, or they are about to eat their own words, something like that. Wanting to keep you unfocused and distracted. All right, so there was someone who was talking about you who wants to show up in a different light now because they want to soothe their own guilt from wanting to keep you unfocused and distracted. For wanting to keep you off balance is what I heard. Thank you, Most High. They thought they had the perfect plan to destroy you. So someone thought that they were going to destroy you. I heard somebody thought they were going to kill your spirit. I seen Archangel Michael, so Archangel Michael has been present in your life. You could be praying to Archangel Michael, calling on Archangel Michael, being bullied at a place of business, a home, or over an inheritance. So you were being bullied behind something. That's what Spirit is saying. Somebody was bullying you, picking with you, fucking with you. For some of you guys, it's at a place of business. For some of you guys, it's at a home. For some of you guys, it's over an inheritance. So somebody didn't want you to receive something, or somebody didn't want you to be comfortable. That's what I'm hearing. So they went to a practitioner. They wouldn't listen to you, and now they are going through it. So somebody is wishing that they would have listened to you. Somebody is wishing that they would have taken your advice. That's what I'm hearing. This could have been the same person that was talking about you. Pillow talking about you. Yeah, the divine is saying that they mistake you being humble for you lacking self-love. So they thought because you were humble that you didn't love yourself, that you wasn't going to stand up for yourself, basically. They thought because you were being humble that you weren't going to stand up for yourself. That's what I'm hearing. You are able to get through the trials. You were able to get through the trials and tribulations and stay faithful to fixing yourself. So somebody thought you weren't going to never work on yourself, or they thought that you weren't going to never come out of something. And this could be the person that wants to show up in a different light now because they feel like they are taking an L. And this could also be someone who wishes that they would have listened to you because they see that you are overcoming. The divine is saying you were able to get through the trials and tribulations and stay faithful to fixing yourself. So it's like no matter what you went through, you continue to focus on self. You continue to focus on being better and doing better. And now it has somebody thinking back on their choices. Yeah, because you found a safe space within yourself. Unlocked a new level. Somebody wants to soothe their own guilt because you have unlocked a new level. You have unlocked a new timeline is what I heard. You unlocked a new timeline because you stayed faithful to fixing yourself no matter what trials and tribulations that you went through. And so now someone feels bad. I'm also hearing that somebody unlocked a new level of karma for themselves, whoever this person is. They unlocked a new level of you done fucked up now type shit. The divine says it's written in the stars for you to be with someone. So there is someone that you are meant to be with, someone you are divinely orchestrated to be with. I don't know if you already know this person or if this person is someone who has yet to come. But the divine is saying that you are meant to be in a divine union. And maybe it has something to do with this new level that you unlocked. Maybe somebody also wanted to keep you unfocused and distracted so that you wouldn't find your perfect match. Someone who is equally as yoked as you are. It says watching you to see how to present themselves to you. So someone is definitely planning on coming back or returning. I'm hearing now that you have unlocked something, it is now written in the stars for someone to face the energy of being unfocused and distracted because of how they treated you, the role that they played in your life, because they didn't listen. Yeah, look at all this. They don't understand that you see their motives. So somebody didn't understand that you seen straight through them. This is how you were able to overcome something or figure something out. People have been sending you a lot of evil eye because they blame the world for their problems instead of working on themselves. Somebody lied to everybody about you, trying not to show emotions because everyone knows that they were finessed by them. Their friends feel betrayed. What they paid the practitioner to do is giving them major backlash that they have been unable to deal with. Look, they are hexing the fuck out of each other. Somebody could have been pillow talking about you to their friends, and their friends could have warned them, and now they are wishing that they would have listened to their friends as well. Y'all, I'm seeing this in a lot of ways. I'm also seeing that this person who wants to show up in a different light, they also want to show up in a different light because now they're facing trials and tribulations because they've unlocked this new level of karma for wanting to keep you unfocused and distracted, wanting to keep you off balance. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. They are not as smart as they thought they were. Somebody who was bullying you at a place of residence, business, or over some sort of inheritance or something that they knew was owed to you, the divine is saying they're not the smartest crayon in the fucking box. Like, somebody ain't got it all together. They thought they had it all planned out. It didn't work out as planned. This is actually a part of someone's life path. Like, not necessarily saying that they chose this, but they chose this in order to learn a certain lesson for themselves, because this could have been a lesson that they didn't learn in their last lifetime when it came down to you, or when it came down to somebody else. Let me put some more incense down. Actually, let me light this 𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘. I want to smell 𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘. You've been finding a safe space within yourself. Finding peace within yourself. You could have been praying for a peaceful, sound, and clear mind, is what I'm hearing. Don't second guess cutting somebody off. So the divine is saying, if you feel the need to cut someone off, or if you've been thinking about cutting someone off, or if somebody tries to come back in and you've already cut them off, don't second guess leaving them where the fuck you left them, or don't second guess cutting them off. I'm also hearing someone's friends, their associates, their allies are at a point of leaving them behind, letting them go, cutting them off, walking away from them. Someone is losing a lot of support behind this. I'm seeing playing with fire. Somebody was playing with fire, literally, and they got burned. This could have been someone, the person that was pillow talking about you could have been someone that you didn't even hesitate to cut off. This could have been someone where they got cut off real quick, so they decided to start talking about you. They are seeing who is innocent in a situation because they're going through trials and tribulations, because they see that you are fixing yourself, or that you have fixed yourself, that you have bettered yourself. There could be someone who they were on the verge of getting cut off by you, and now they are seeing that you were innocent in a situation, but the divine is saying, like, what's done is done, is what I'm hearing. People's friends are seeing who is innocent in a certain situation. There are envious eyes on you right now. I think we are all fighting off jealousy, envy, an evil eye constantly because we choose ourselves. Feeling the weight of other people wanting you to underestimate yourself. The divine is saying you have unlocked a new level. There are people who want you to underestimate yourself, and this is why you feel a heaviness, especially if you have been feeling a heaviness. But rest assured that whatever this heaviness is, whatever this energy that has been sent to you, or these circumstances that people have projected onto you or placed you in, boxed you in, and now has someone trying to soothe their guilt. They want you to underestimate yourself because they underestimated you. I'm also hearing someone's friends, their associates, their allies are feeling the weight of whoever this person is that they trusted, wanting them to underestimate themselves and not trust themselves because they want this person to stay locked on this new level of karma that they have unlocked for themselves. You could be trying to soothe your own guilt right now. Guilt for dealing with certain people. Guilt for not walking away when you should have. Guilt for lending a helping hand when you should have let a person figure it out on their own. Whatever the case may be. The backlash for what they did to you is so bad. And this was written in the stars. They cannot handle the backlash. They cannot deal with this backlash. Shit is getting flipped upside down for these people, for wanting you to underestimate yourself. They are entering cycles of confusion. I'm hearing that you are entering a cycle of retribution. Look what just tried to show his head. Hold on, y'all, because I shuffled and seen it. It tried to come out. Well, it tried to show itself. Stolen inheritance. So there could have been a stolen inheritance involved. This could be physical or spiritual. Somebody could be trying to take something from you physically, something that was supposed to be given to you, or somebody could be trying to block you from receiving your spiritual birthright. Depressed about you overcoming something. So someone's unhappy about this, for sure. Coming back acting brand new. It's mind games. So somebody is going to come back, or somebody has tried to slither their way back in your life, acting brand new, acting like they are a different person. The divine is saying it's mind games. You guys, if you see white on my hands, I promise y'all I'm not ashy. I've been using this eggshell powder, this cascarilla. It says eggshell powder can be used to represent life and birth in spells or rituals. It is applied to the body or used in a witch's bottle to offer protection and help to create a shell of protection around you. So what I do is I pour some in my hand, just in case some of you guys want to know, because y'all know I like to help. I pour some in my hand and I clap to clear the energy. You can rub it on you. Sometimes people rub it on their face, rub it on their body. But I clap to clear that energy and to create a shell of protection around myself as I'm channeling these messages for you. I'm also hearing that you can see, or you know, you have a feeling that somebody is playing mind games because they are not as smart as they think they are. You can see through this person. Somebody who was either like trying to bully you or allowed you to get bullied or mistreated you. Don't have to be. All right. Somebody could be trying to come back in and act brand new because they can't handle the backlash. All right. Somebody is secretly on the down low. And for some of you guys, this don't have to be about like a masculine secretly dating a masculine. This could be somebody just, or a feminine secretly dating a feminine. This could just be about somebody doing something on the low. You're going to have to take what resonates with you intuitively and leave the rest. Going within, soul searching. So you could be going within right now, spending a lot of time going within, spending a lot of time soul searching. I feel like that this is happening collectively. Maybe you cut somebody off because you did some soul searching. Maybe the divine is saying you've worked on yourself a lot, and so don't second guess setting these healthier boundaries. I'm also hearing somebody who wishes that they would have listened, or somebody who could have been pillow talking about you to others, or they are going within, or the people around them are taking a deeper look, doing some introspection is what I heard. Somebody's been introspecting. Yeah. They thought something was funny at first. It's all fun and games until the rabbit got the gun. Y'all, I'm hearing that somebody's friends got fucked up real bad. I'm seeing this episode of SpongeBob in my head. This is the episode where he first seen Sandy, and when he seen her, she was fighting his clam. So he ran over there to try to help her and got his ass knocked head first into the coral. That's what it's giving. Like, I'll save you, and then get their ass knocked down. That's what it gives. Somebody was willing to save a person, or was willing to back a person, was willing to take on someone else's fight, and they got their ass knocked inside of a fucking coral head first. And then he tried to come up out that coral and act like he knew karate, talking about we have something in common. Yeah. No, motherfucker, you just got your ass knocked out, and Sandy had to come and save you. He was trying to go and save Sandy. Sandy had this in the bag. Sandy had to save his ass. It says they have to be real careful speaking your name now. So somebody know they gotta watch their mouth when it comes to you, because you're innocent in a situation. I'm hearing you've overcame these type of entities and energies from previous cycles. You've encountered many people who couldn't keep your name out their fucking mouth. People have been soul searching and realizing it's not safe to speak on you, especially if it's not in a positive light, because you are someone who brings a positive impact. You went through hell and back, and you still stayed faithful to fixing yourself. I'm hearing you let people make it plenty of times. Refusing to accept less than you deserve. So you could be rejecting certain people, places, and things, or you could feel rejected by certain people, places, and things because you are refusing to be penny pinched. You are refusing to accept less than what you deserve. You know your worth is what I'm hearing. You know your worth, and you are realizing that you only deserve what you are worth. I'm also hearing that someone who was a part of this is realizing that they don't deserve what they're going through. Now, do they really deserve it? I guess that's up to them, because I'm a firm believer in we are judged by our own actions, right? So it just depends on what all they partook in, how far they went. But I feel like this backlash is starting to make someone a firm believer, and I should have minded my own fucking business, is what I'm hearing. This backlash is making somebody realize that they should have minded their own fucking business. Continue to refuse accepting less than you deserve. You saw if you stood your ground, they would back the fuck up. So you did. You took a stand. I'm hearing, I'm not afraid to take a stand. Everybody, come take my hand. So you stood up for yourself. And it forced them to back the fuck up, no matter who they went to, who they called on, what they conjured. I say this all the time. The reason why they conjure shit, the reason why they add other people, the reason why they manipulate other people and drag them along, drag them in, is because you're stronger than them. Sometimes we get so frustrated with people attacking us so much, but we never stop and realize that there must be something powerful, strong about me, right? They're doing all of this to attack me. You keep overcoming it. Yes, you keep feeling the attacks, but they keep attacking you. They only keep attacking you because you keep breaking out of that shit. Yeah. About to get rushed to the hospital. I've been seeing this a lot. So somebody is about to get rushed to the hospital, or you could see a post about somebody being rushed to the hospital, or a video. You know, this could be something in the mainstream media or just on social media, and this could be your confirmation. That could be your confirmation is what I mean. I keep saying stolen inheritance. So somebody been stealing. That's what I'm hearing. Damn. Yeah, they lost all their money. So somebody is taking a financial hit, a blow to their pockets. Their coin, their munyon is getting hit. Yeah, the divine is saying they are paying big time for their past investments. I'm hearing the divine saying somebody wanted to see you suffer. Now they finna be eating grapes for dinner. Literally, grapes only. All they can afford type shit. Somebody finna be eating fucking grapes. It says even if they could help this person, they won't. Somebody is refusing to help somebody. Somebody is refusing to show up for someone. That's what I'm hearing. Even if they could help this person, they won't. I said this in my last video, that people are tired of carrying other people's burdens. Don't nobody want to carry nobody else's burdens. Don't nobody want to carry nobody else's cross. Everybody got their own cross to bear. Their own fight to fight. It's no point in making it harder on yourself if it's already a fight just to, you know, live righteously and be at peace. Their friends feel betrayed. Y'all, I finally watched Sinners for the first time last night. I had been wanting to watch it, but I just never got a chance to get to it. And I finally watched it last night. And when I pulled the card, when I was reading, even if they could help this person, they won't. I don't know if you watch Sinners, but when everybody started turning into vampires and they could only help the people who weren't the vampires, even if they cared about the other people, even if they could help this person, they won't, because somebody has already morphed into something else. It's already, it's too late. Yeah. Getting a return on your investments. So you are about to receive a return on your investments, or you are, because of your dedication to going within, to soul searching, to cutting people the fuck off, to listening to your own intuition and gut even when people wouldn't listen to you, for pushing through the false narratives and lies or gossip about you. For my feminine energies, I'm hearing someone's cycle is going to come early. Okay? Your cycle is going to come early. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Alright? Maybe this has something to do with this upgrade that you are receiving, or this new level that you are unlocking. It's switching your cycle up. I'm seeing your enemy is a, let me read it because I forgot it. An enemy is a meddling friend and a third party. So one of your enemies is a meddling friend or a third party of someone else. Okay? thinking someone wants to unalive them. Paranoid. This is the backlash they can't handle. So not only are their finances taking a hit, not only are their friends walking away, cutting them off, not only are they walking into cycles of confusion, being unfocused, distracted, somebody thinks that somebody wants to unalive them. I wonder why. Because they probably tried to do it to you. Yeah. Because they probably tried to do it to you. Or maybe they think that their friends or people close to them want to unalive them for all of the hell that they've caused, raised. All of the hell they raised. Somebody fears that they will die. That's what I'm hearing. They fear death is coming to them. It says you don't have to pretend, and they know you don't. Somebody at first tried to force a narrative that you were faking, you were pretending something. Maybe it has something to do with your gifts or what you do or how you do it. You don't gotta fake a fuck thing. They only think you pretending because they pretend. It says when you understand, you know what to do. When you don't or refuse to see, you give your power away. And this goes right up under, you saw if you stood your ground, they would back the fuck up. You understood that protection is necessary. You understood that standing up for yourself is necessary. It's necessary as fuck. And you realize that when you don't, you give your power away. There was a point in time in my life where the divine was revealing things that people were doing to me, and I kind of knew how to protect myself, but I didn't know how to protect myself like I do now. And so I was just aware of it, and I was thinking in my mind like, okay, I'm aware, the divine gonna put a stop to it. But they were steady meddling in my energy. They were steady picking with me. They were steady fucking with me. I had to learn how to grab that. Not only, yes, we have a shield, grab that sword, grab that hammer, grab that bow and arrow, grab that fucking knife, grab that fucking shoe, whatever you gotta grab it, swing it, throw it, launch it. I keep seeing they thought something was funny at first. So you were refusing to give your power away, and now it has someone paranoid. Because if you refuse to give your power away, then they don't have a source. Because whoever this person is or people are, they are so far away from source. As I'm saying is, they summoned an entity and can't get rid of it. They are so far away from source. Jumped into a fight not knowing what they was getting into. Didn't I just say that about SpongeBob and Sandy? He seen Sandy over there fighting that damn clam. He was like, I'll save you. I was talking about that motherfucker spit his ass smooth in a coral, head first. It didn't know what they was getting themselves into. So somebody summoned an entity now that they can't get rid of. It's haunting them. They're being haunted by an entity. I've been talking about this, y'all. I've been talking about how an entity has been refusing someone's spirits, has been refusing someone's offerings. All of that in my past readings. It's just all coming out more and more and more and more and more. What else? They spoke too soon and took action without all the information. So somebody didn't have all of the information that they needed. Somebody didn't get the information from the right source. And this is why people are refusing to help them now. Yeah. Because they went about something the wrong way. They didn't even get the right info. That's what I'm hearing. Hold on, y'all. These damn twists is doing some other shit right now. My mama had bobby pins in my hair. She pent it up with bobby pins when she did it. It's starting to fall apart. I'm trying to keep it together. Alright. All right, we're gonna put all the color cards together. Hold on, give me a minute. Okay, so they going through it because they wouldn't listen, and now they're trying to soothe their own guilt because they are seeing who's innocent in a situation. The divine is saying that you have been refusing to accept less than you deserve, but the reason why you are feeling the weight. But the reason why you are feeling a weight on you is because people want you to underestimate yourself. You are being bullied at a place of business, a home, or over an inheritance. So you started going within and soul searching. And you saw that if you stood your ground, they would back the fuck up. Someone who was pillow talking about you has to be real careful speaking on your name now, because they spoke too soon and took action without all the information. Now they gotta watch you get a return on your investments. Somebody is coming back acting brand new. The divine is saying it's mind games. This is somebody who is not as smart as they think they are. So you're going to already be able to see the tactics, the motives of this person. A person you was in love with wants to show up in a different light now, because they lost. Somebody wanted to keep you unfocused and distracted, but when you understood, you knew what to do. You stopped refusing to see, and you stopped giving your power away. You were able to get through trials and tribulations and stay faithful to fixing yourself. And now it has someone paranoid, thinking that someone wants to unalive them because of the trials and tribulations they put you through. Even if they could help this person, they won't, because the backlash for what they did to you is so fucking bad. And this shit is written in the stars. And it's also written in the stars for you to be with someone. We got don't second guess yourself. Don't second guess cutting someone off in one color. And you are unlocking a new level in another color. I'm seeing at the top of the deck, read that Psalms. So you might need to read the book of Psalms. It's a card that came out right behind it. You could be someone who travels for work, or you might be about to travel for work. I'm going to pull some quantum code cards to help you, just in case you need some help moving forward. And then I'm going to cut the reading short. I'm going to let you go because I got to go drop these packages off from all these orders I got over the weekend. You guys, I am selling these quantum code decks. There's a volume 1 for self-help, and there's a volume 2, which is a spiritual toolbox, healing of the chakras, yin yang healing, shielding, removing unwanted energy and programming, for clairvoyance and intuition, and healing the soul. All right, these are all on my Etsy. These two are on my Etsy shop. To book a session with me, you got to book from my website. To purchase these decks, you got to purchase it from the Etsy shop. I think I only have 5 of the volume 2 left, maybe 11, maybe 16 of the volume 1 left. For those of you who don't know, quantum codes are like order numbers to the universe. The universe speaks to us with numbers, so we can speak to the universe with numbers as well. The more you use the numbers, the more you will align with the frequency of what it is that you are asking for. These numbers have spaces in them. So when you use the numbers, you have to put spaces. You can write them on your body, on a piece of paper and keep it, on a piece of paper and burn it, on a candle, on a cup, or on an item. All right. So let's see what quantum code the divine wants to give to you. I'm going to pull them first and then I'm going to show them to you. That's 2. Just give me 1, please. I want to do it again, y'all. My apologies. Oh, that's why. I knew it was for a reason. And one more. Damn. I'm gonna do 5. All right. There's only 1 card that came out from my volume 1, and the rest came out from volume 2. So from volume 1, this is for low self-esteem to become a healthy self-image. It's number 11 space 96 space 888. For low self-esteem to become a healthy self-image. From volume 2, to put your life back together once it has fallen apart. It's number 42 space 60 space 512. To put your life together once it has fallen apart. To put your life back together. This is to officially mark you putting your worst nightmare behind you. This might take some action on your part, but work with spirit to help you resolve what is left of the issue. And be sure to take the steps needed to get it completed. It is 49 space 22 space 249. I gave you this one in my last read. It says, for protection from energetic contamination from thought forms and attachments which exist on those you serve as a healer. And it's a shield from Archangel Raphael, and it's green. It's number 15 space 52 space 296. And then to activate your true potential, this is number 823 space 494 space 7815 space 72954. Actually, before I go, let me give you a card from the 𝚑𝚎𝚛. Hold on, let me grab it. It's on my altar. I meant to show y'all this the other day, but I forgot to. Look, y'all, I did protection work on myself, and I used this, right? But look what I woke up to. A heart. It morphed into a heart. I was like, oh, shoot. All right. So I just wanted to show y'all. All right, so for the 𝚑𝚑𝚛, where do the big steppers stand? And what advice do you have for the big steppers? The King of Discs. That's the King of Pentacles. It says the King of Discs is the master of their craft. They have spent years studying and practicing to develop an expertise that others cannot match. The person in this card has a tremendous connection to nature, which they underestimate intimately. The divination meaning: the person this card appears for has profound applied knowledge. It may seem simple, but it is built on decades of study and practice. They are usually gregarious and friendly. This says plant, nurture, harvest, then plant again. Theory is nothing without application, and your work will take seasons to come to fruition, not days or weeks. The solution says to grow a plant, to take a herbal bath, to spend time in nature, and to study under an expert. So I hope it resonates. I'll talk to you later. Peace.